I'm Savvy Mike in this. And I am Savvy Mike TV, and it's been a minute since I did a video like this, so it must be important, right? Right? This must be something that is worth talking about at the moment, huh? I guess. I mean, I kind of don't want to talk about it because I feel like what I have to say might not appease a lot of people. It might not, jive with what a lot of people are thinking because I just feel like this is much ado about nothing at all. And I feel like the K bots are bored. They ain't got shit else to do with themselves right now. Kendrick Lamar is off tour. He's not doing anything anymore. He's not dropping any more music. He's with his family. He's going on sabbatical for the next 5 years. It's dry over there in Kendrick Lamar fan world at the moment. And they don't know what to do with themselves. They just don't know. So these Grammy nominations came out, and a lot of people were talking about them, and a lot of people had honestly a lot to say about GNX being nominated, saying that it isn't a category that it will probably will win in Best Rap Album of the Year, but it shouldn't win it because it's in the same category with Let God Sort 'Em Out by the Clips, and it's just like, let's be honest. If we're to judge each work creatively and artistically, subjectively, in my opinion, Let God Sort 'Em Out is a better album than GNX. GNX is a good album, but Let God Sort 'Em Out is 10 times. Well, I wouldn't say 10 times, but that is a very good. That's a great album. GNX is good. Let God Sort 'Em Out is great. Both amazing pieces of work from all artists. At the end of the day. So yeah, it's apples and oranges, it's pick'ems, regardless of it. But at the same time, nobody should be receiving the backlash that Rory's receiving over saying that GNX shouldn't win over the Clips. No one. Because you're just being honest at that point. And I don't understand why a Kendrick Lamar fan, a K-Bot, couldn't see that, right? Because at the end of the day, you want us to be honest, you want us to be fair. And while GNX was good, like God Sort 'Em Out was 10 times better. It deserves the recognition from the Grammys or whatever it's gonna get, as it should. But unfortunately, Kendrick might win on the rap Grammys again, and it just be another year where Kendrick gets everything. And I think that's what the K-Bots want. But I think the K-Bots want everybody to just be okay with that. And it's just like, nah, them nominations were poorly put together, in my opinion. Poorly put together. Shout out to all the albums that's in there. There's not a bad album in there. There's not bad songs in there as well. But the same, no. It reeks of industry bullshit. Because if I can be honest with all of y'all, at the end of the day, Chance the Rapper album better than GNX. Let God Sort 'Em Out. Yeah, that should be winning the award, but it won't because it's not even nominated. So you can already tell these things aren't even being judged on a artistic playing field. It's being judged on a industry playing field. So for somebody to say that industry darling like Kendrick Lamar, look, Kendrick Lamar is an industry darling, and that's okay. He deserves to be an industry darling. Thank God there's a pure artist like Kendrick Lamar that is one. We root for Kendrick. We respect Kendrick. Like we understand his purpose and what he's trying to do. But at the end of the day, at some point we have to move on, especially if he's not even still focused on it. Drake back is kicked in. There's no more. You can't do no more. There's no more you can do. Lost the lawsuit. Like there's no more you can do. Yeah, he's appealing, but he lost it. There's no more. There's no more you can do. It's a wrap for that. So why Rory is getting all this backlash is because, like I said, selective politics, selective outrage at that as well. Because yeah, I'm gonna start this clip, but I just gotta talk to these stand bases. Cause y'all get on my fucking nerves. Y'all do. Y'all do. You know what the problem with you stand bases are? Y'all don't take who you like into an objective perspective. you look at them like they can do no wrong because you like them. Because you like them however much you do like them. However much you like them, whatever. You like them that much, they can't do no wrong. And while I'm not saying that's a bad thing, at some point, you have to be able to separate the art from the artist. You have to be able to separate your feelings for the artist to what they're presenting you and what's going on and what they're doing. Like you have to. Y'all aren't objective. Y'all aren't. I'm running into this even just doing music reactions. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna like everybody that you do. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it at all. At all. So why fan bases do this and attack people because they don't like what you like? I get dislikes, I get hate comments, all because I don't like the same artist that somebody else does. And my thing is, why does that breed so much hate? Like, if anything, what it used to breed was discussion, conversation, debate. Well, why? Why don't you like this? So now you can help me at least understand more of the reason as to why I do like this, because I can explain to you why you're wrong about whatever reason you don't like it. And we can come to a conclusion, or we can agree to disagree. It doesn't matter. But we've gotten into a world where these fan bases have such hive mindsets. They're so in the bubble that once that bubble gets messed with and gets popped, and once a nigga like me come in and start talking shit about DDG, all of a sudden, it's like, what are you doing? No discussion. Leave me in my bubble, Michael. I don't want to hear his music's bad. I know it's bad. I know the music fucking sucks. I know the acronym for DDG is doo-doo garbage. Leave me alone. Leave me in my bubble where I like DDG's music and his streams. So I get it. I get it. But at the end of the day, at some point, you got to grow the fuck up. And you got to stop having temper tantrums and canceling people. And like I said, using this selective outrage. This is all this was, by the way. So, selective outrage. Because these same people that are digging up tweets about Rory are the same people that forgave Anthony Fantano. Are the same people who's probably forgiving Parks for saying nigga. Yeah, he said nigga. Are the same people who probably forgave Professor Sky for having Confederate flag merch that he purchased from a Kanye West concert. These are the same people that say, oh no, they're fine. But if it's somebody I don't like, or if it's somebody sitting with somebody I don't like, no. They can't have no criticism. They can't say nothing about bad about Kendrick. And if they do, we own their ass.
How the Twitter streets go. Listen, man. I went into Twitter Spaces against all my friends.
You like that shit?
You think I'm a glutton for punishment?
Yes. I think you're a glutton for punishment. I think you're a glutton for attention. I think you're a glutton for bullshit.
For attention?
Hey, yo. What the hell is Maul talking about? He like that shit. He like that shit. What the fuck? Pause, my nigga. I'm down.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
It's not clout chasing. I don't want it to seem clout chasing. It's not that. But you do like when there's bullshit happening and your name is in it. Like you dive right into that shit. Like you like abuse.
I think it's
you like abuse?
More so to address things, but I did.
You like to seem like a martyr?
I wouldn't go that far. A martyr is a little.
You want to seem like a martyr for the culture. I'll take this one on the chin, fellas. Don't worry about it.
This is not one that I want to take on the chin whatsoever. But yes, I did go into Twitter Spaces. I don't think my intentions came off the correct way, because I was in there to get my talking to.
Why?
But when I woke up this morning and listened back to some of it, I sounded very, very dismissive in the beginning.
As you should have been.
No, because there were some people in there, because I was on the side of like, everybody knows. The people that know me know who I am and know what it is.
Which is why you shouldn't be talking about it.
But there were people in there that don't know me and were actually searching for an actual response or reply.
And I was, man. I'm not saying. We got to stop saying that.
Can I finish, please?
They weren't searching for shit. They were searching for attention. They were searching to go back and forth with you so they can clip it and put it on their YouTube channels. That's all they were searching for. Nobody was searching for answers. Nobody was hurt. Nobody's children didn't eat last night as a result of tweets that you tweeted, fake tweets 12 years ago. So it's not that serious.
I agree with you that there was definitely people in there with just that intention, but there were some people that were generally just looking for an answer. And I apologize for being dismissive to those people in particular that were just looking for an answer to what some of those tweets and fake retweets and all that was. So I do apologize because I did come off dismissive to some people that did not deserve that were just saw something out of context and was like, yo, what's up with this? And I was a little condescending and dismissive in the beginning. About 20, 30 minutes in, I started to realize, oh shit, all right, we're not doing the joke shit anymore. And at that point, everyone was texting me, get the fuck out of the spaces. And I felt like it was too late then. I got to just stay here because if I run, it's even worse. But I handled that spaces very poorly. I will say that.
If I run, it's even worse.
You are correct about the spaces.
Okay.
I'm saying me personally, after I listened to the space, I felt bad of how I handled being dismissive in the beginning. That's all. So I want to apologize for that.
Why were you being dismissive?
Because when it started, there was, I know people don't understand the term fake retweet, but at a time on Twitter, people would type out retweet someone's @ to make it look like they said something when you were battling back and forth on Twitter.
I was there.
So when that was popped up, yes, I was laughing about it. And I was dismissive, and then, you know, people have every right to feel a way with or without context. Like I'm not here to argue that. I'm just here to say I handled the spaces poorly. That's all.
I guess it's just like again, I'm gonna just keep going to the age difference between you and me.
I can empathize with somebody looking at my white face in this space for so long, having opinions, and then seeing those tweets and being like, yo, what the fuck? I can see the outrage with it. I'm not here saying like, yo, what's like, why are y'all so mad? I'm not here to say that. But I mean, the one they're the most outraged about was not in the context that they're making it seem. But with that said, I understand why everyone's outraged. Yesterday, I just was in a different mind state, and I was being a fucking dick because I thought it was laughable for somebody to call me a raging racist. But this morning,
I did too.
But this morning, with a different lens and a good night's sleep, yeah, I sounded like a fucking asshole. So you know, I apologize for that.
You here to apologize to all the victims?
I'm not. See, don't put words in my mouth.
Are you here to apologize to everyone that was offended and was hurt?
Sure. If somebody was offended by that, I do apologize.
All right. I mean, you know, if that's you know how you feel, then cool.
But I mean, you know,
I'm just saying, can you do me a favor from now on?
Don't go in spaces.
Exactly.
Listen, man.
Just that simple. That's why are you going to spaces? And that wasn't even your spaces to go in.
That's true.
Like you just walk in. You just walk in the dumb shit. Like how you just bump your head on bullshit all the time.
And throughout the entire thing, I was just making it worse. Like I didn't go in there and make anything better. Yeah, I just continued. Anytime it even got like to an okay place, I made it 10 times worse.
I'm all for spaces when it's like a group of people that's having like a real conversation about some real shit. And, you know, it's like, okay, cool. This is a cool. But you could just tell when there's people in the room that just want to have a moment. It's like, I'm not talking to you, fam. I'm not, who is this?
Please. Sorry.
Who is this? Who is this? Show me your bed, nigga. I want to see your bed before you talk to me. Don't talk to me until I see your sheets. Don't talk to me until I see your bathroom.
I felt like when Maul be like, yo, just like get off the phone. That's what I just got off the phone and like went to the club. And I was like, yo, none of these niggas would ever be in here. Like,
that's not a real thing.
It's not real. The internet is not real.
It's like, what are we talking about? Like that shit is not. Now, in the same vein, I will say I've met some really cool people.
For sure.
Via social media over the years that I, you know, salute to them. And some of us are like really close friends and have great relationships to this day. So you do align with certain people that, you know, you end up having a lot in common with and they understand you and things like that. So shout out to them. I'm never speaking to them. I appreciate those people. But the people that you know is just looking for a moment and just looking for something to be mad about and something to be offended about. And I don't have time to talk to those people. Those are the same people that feel like the white man got their foot on their neck. I ain't got time for that. I don't want to talk to those people.
And I understand you feeling that way, but you also have to look at the other side of my white face. Yes, people can be outraged if I make an no pun intended, off-colored joke. Like, that's fine. They can be upset. I get it. I just went.
Yeah, they
in
can.
with-
It's a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice to be upset about that.
And I mean, I apologize if you are. And
Listen,
if
man, I can't.
if
I can never be mad at you for being, you know, a
Racist?
nice guy. Well, that too. If you're a racist, I can't listen. That's your prerogative. But I mean, yeah, like
That's
if,
your personal-
If you racist, that's your. It doesn't affect me at all. But I don't know, man. I just, you know, people are just. We got to get past certain things. Like certain things that continue to be conversations to me is just like, it's almost like clockwork. You can almost tell, like you can tell when a girl about to ask you for some money. Like never talk to a girl from the 21st of the month to the 2nd.
she say, "Yo, I'm stressed out."
She gonna start huffing and puffing. After 2 huffs, hang up. Because the 3rd huff, she gonna be like, yo, she need something that's gonna cost you. You don't talk to women from the 9th to the 18th
Okay.
of each month.
Yo, I
Gotcha.
just realized I'd be like,
Yeah, I ain't got time for that. Once you start doing that,
And it's the bait too, because you be like, "Yo, what's wrong? You all right?"
I got a lot. I got so much going on.
Stress, like
I'm stressed.
Yeah.
What's up? And then you know you want to seem concerned.
now all of a sudden her mom's sick. I'm like,
But you just horny. But you got to seem concerned. Like, what's wrong, baby? Talk to me. Yo,
the worst thing is
they went up $200 on my rent. I got to pay my car note. I ain't got time, man.
The worst thing is the premature. How can I help you out? Before
What
you
can
even,
I do? Yeah, what can
before
I
you're
do?
even thinking, she's thinking monetarily. Like, yeah, what you need? Like, how can I help? I'm here. What you?
Yeah. At the end of the day, the only thing Rory did wrong was entertain it. That's it. Because my thing is, it's a lot of bigger problems in the world than tweets from Rory that he posted 10 years ago. Whether they be fake or not, I don't. It wasn't nothing that horrible. Like, the man slipped up and said nigga a few months ago. Like, come on. Like, y'all want to choose something to be mad at, but y'all choose all the stuff that really is just like And then my thing is, you call him racist, but he literally hired a black woman to be a co-host on his podcast, and she's still there. I believe if he was racist, he wouldn't have hired Baby D. It'd be a white snow bunny up there talking to Maul and Rory. Maul wouldn't have minded. But at the end of the day, he gave that black woman a job, so at least he looking out in that sense. And he has a lot of black women around him, and a lot of black people around him. I can't believe that Roy is a raging racist like the K-bots want me to believe. So that's why I even wanted to reserve the right to even talk about this shit, because it's just like, right, y'all gonna yap about this on Twitter for the next, look, TMZ picked it up for some fucking reason. I don't know. Y'all gonna yap about it for Twitter for the next 3 weeks, two weeks. Honestly, probably this probably will be over with in the next few days. Let's be honest. He apologized. He said he was sorry sincerely to the people that cared about what he had to say. And I think we should just move on at the end of the day. This is not like he's tweeting these things now. And regardless of it, I judge a man by his actions and not by his words. Now, you should listen and take the words and, understand, okay, I hear you. But if their actions show something different, then just go off that. Either way, I am Savvy Mike in this. I am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.